Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a tier 7 Italian tank destroyer. And if you was watching my main YouTube channel, you would notice I wasn't so positive and wasn't so enthusiastic about the tier 10. I just did not like the tank. I think it is a pain in the ass to play against and to play with. And tier 7 I actually enjoyed. I played like 4 or 5 games with a tier 7 tank and I actually had a blast. I enjoyed it, and that's what I have to say. So today we are going to make this tank work, and today we will try to show who is the boss while playing with this vehicle, if I can say so. So first things first, what you need to think while playing with this tank is very simple. You need to think, hold down. You need to think hold down, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to think. Now, as you can see, we have a dancer in the enemy team. I'm trying to penetrate him. It's not as simple as it might look like. We have a dancer in the enemy team who is having an absolute blast and he is enjoying himself. And he showed quite a show for us. Now, obviously, we are trying to play hold down to the best of our abilities, and the armor of this vehicle is literally nuts. It is crazy what this tank is capable of doing. Speaking about the gun accuracy, you need to aim a bit. Let's get real. It's not like you are going to hit every single shot. It just doesn't work this way. But other than that, it can work very well. At this point, I am paying attention at this little mother trucker who is looking at me and he is dreaming about me. But we are fine, fellas. We got this. We got this. So, tank itself is not bad by any shape, by any form. At least I would never ever call this vehicle a bad tank. I know we can penetrate this vehicle into the frontal mantlet. I am very well aware of that. You see that? The tank is saying, please penetrate me, and I'm failing doing so. No, green as a green balls. Bad aim. Nothing what we can change about this. Okay, let's wait then. 10 seconds and we are going to feel completely fine. Now, what is a bad thing? If this guy is going to overpeak against us, this is not going to be fun. Meanwhile, I ask, how are you doing? You know what? It looks like with this vehicle, if you are meeting the same tank in the game, right, it looks like you need to ignore each other and farm everyone else who is around you. This is how it looks like. Can I penetrate him? I cannot penetrate him. Shame. No, don't be mean. Don't be mean. This is quite ridiculous. You are meeting your brother from other mother, and all you can do about this is you can dance. This is how it looks like in this situation. No, can we? Hey, we did that. We did that, fellas. We penetrated him. Beautiful. Can we spank him once again? Unfortunately, we cannot. And we are going on the reload once again. He has no clue whenever we are reloading. I have no clue whenever he is reloading. And we are dancing naked in the rain. This is pretty much what we are doing in this situation, fellas. This is what we are doing. Unfortunate situation for us. I really did not want to take one for the team from that gentleman, but it is how it is. We have a dancer who is going in front and who is having a blast. At least it looks like he is having a blast. Beautiful. Nice to meet you, my man. Don't block your meatball and I won't block you. Let's have a deal. Let's have a peace contract or peace trade or however you would call this. Could you please move, sir? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Beautiful. I can dance as well, just like you can. Beautiful. Just dance for me, my man. Just dance for me. Ooh, this is not what I would like to see, but it is how it is. We are going to go for another shot, just like so. Now, I kind of would love to dodge this, but I can't. Okay, hear me out, fellas. This game was pretty interesting, if I can say so. We lost the game 3-15. I wish to say I can cover every single flank, but I cannot. Limon, enjoy your E75 tier skin. I would like to say I can cover every single flank and I can be everywhere. I just simply cannot do that. I just can't, which is quite sad thing. So, you know, this is the games which you might have in the world of tanks currently. Just how it goes. Anyways, looking into the score, 2,600 damage in this situation, it's not bad considering the game lasted for 4 minutes. In fact, it lasted 4 minutes 20 seconds. We did approximately, I would say, close to 4 times more damage than the second place by the damage, and I would say we played this to perfection. I think everything was fine. Obviously, we were lucky we met a dancer, but fellas, we had a dance offs as well. I showed my moves, he showed his moves, and both of us had a great time. Accuracy-wise, we hit almost everything, but only 9 penetrations because I was struggling to penetrate this vehicle a bit. If I'm not mistaken, you can penetrate this vehicle in this spot, but we are going to test more of this. Anyways, let's teleport into the round number 2. Let's go. Okay, guys, looks like my dad is working. Looks like my dad's shift just started and we have a tier 5 matchmaking. Looking into this, I would say we are feeling completely fine and we will make enemies to regret their life choices. Once again, what is the best play with this vehicle? Say together with me, repeat after me, hold down. This is what you need to do. But now, jokes aside, whenever you have matchmaking against the tier 5 shitters, right? And I do not speak about the tier 5 as a player, I'm speaking about the tier 5 as a tank. Ren, thank you very much for purchasing Cromwell. Enjoy your brand new experience. Or crew. Anyways, what I want to say, this tank is extremely powerful against the lower tiers just because of amount of the armor. What this tank is capable of doing, it is absolutely nuts, and I will try to prove this to you by going super aggressively this time. We met the tier 5 and the tier 5 met us. Tier 5 is looking at us and I am looking at him. Tier 5 is saying I love this game and I am saying I love this game as well. Tier 5 is going straight to the garage and he's complaining about this gaming experience. Meanwhile, we are going on the reload instantly and we are thinking how to eliminate this VK. I do not have any fear whatsoever, as you can see, and I am just playing in front like a super heavy tank. Although, speaking about the fears, I believe VK has quite a bit of fears. He doesn't give a flying F. He's saying, see ya, see you never, asshole, see you never. He's running, he doesn't even want to shoot me. He's saying, backwards, backwards, back, beep, 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 beep. Come here. Yeah, nothing is wrong. There is nothing wrong with that. Fellas, there is nothing wrong with that. Everyone is focusing on the higher tier. Tier 10 is broken, wargaming is killing their own game. It's not even fun to play with that tank. It's not fun to play against it. It's compared to the tier 7, it is Kaku. Meanwhile, you are playing with a tier 7 and you are actually having quite a great time. You are enjoying yourself to the maximum and you are saying, at least that's what I am saying. Meanwhile, we are sitting very, very well. I couldn't care less about this cover 2. And this cover 2 has a long PP. Fellas, this cover 2 is Pinocchio. He's a liar. His PP is growing every single time whenever he is lying. And as you can see, that is a long PP, if you know what I mean. So, let's farm him like there is no tomorrow and let's have a blast. Now in this situation, obviously I believe it's fair to say it is quite understandable what we need to do, and we need to make continuous pressure. Do not play with this tank as a sniper schnitzel. This tank is not created for this. This tank is go in front and beat the living crap out of the enemies and make everyone sad about their actions. This is what this vehicle is all about, and it is capable of making enemies to suffer. For example, in this kind of situation, we can see our brother from other mother 88. So what that means we are going to spank him like there is no tomorrow. Pretty bad aim by me, but I cannot change absolutely anything here. Meanwhile, I am aiming for his weak spot just like so. I have some support in the same time, so I do not feel that bad unless I am not going to be able to fix my track in time. Luckily, I fixed it and he killed me. That was a bit overestimating. I overestimated my powers. I knew about the Stunner Emil sitting in the back. He was spotted, but I thought, yeah, I can do everything. That was GG. And look at this. GG, fellas, I messed up. You are not alone. GG, fella. We messed up. Okay. Everything went fine, everything went good until the moment I decided to be aggressive against the Stunner Emil. That was just simply bad play by me. If I would be in the same situation, once again, I would ignore this 88 and I would make pressure like this, and that's how I would beat the living crap out of Stunner Emil. That was my fault, I made a mistake, better luck next time. Still, considering the situation, how we played this game by going on the full... this is a great score. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we are back, fellas. Unfortunately, with the defeat, mistakes were made. Still, nevertheless, 2.6 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. And let's get real. The chilled session which we had was... I mean, let's get real. I wasn't the most intelligent. I went in front like saying... and I beat quite a bit of the enemy forces. All in all, we are first by experience, first by the damage. We made some profits as well, and I am very, very happy. So far, after 2 games, we are playing for 0% win ratio, but we are playing for solid 2.6 thousand damage. Let's go for a third one, and let's hope to win 1 game. Okay, fellas, like I said before, my father is on the shift. We are having another tier 5 matchmaking. I am truly lucky, but like lucky to the maximum. You know what? In this situation, I'm going to go into the forest. I know it is not really the most valuable strategy, but I think the forest is going to be the place to be. You know, autumn is coming. I just want to go for mushrooms, fellas. I'm very, very simple guy. I am going for mushrooms and that's it. Let's go. That is the plan. First things first, obviously we are going to make pressure like this. Hopefully it will pay off for us, and hopefully we can spank enemies like there is no tomorrow. The whole idea for us is to obviously sit hold down. We have minus 10 degrees of the gun depression. I believe we can make it work to the maximum. Now, what is the worst thing and what we are actually afraid of this? We are a bit afraid of guys sniping from the back, right? This is what we are afraid the most. We do not want to give them free shots, and we do not want to lose any hit points unnecessary. This is very important thing to say. Now, 25 TP is thinking about him being immortal. That wasn't a very good call by this gentleman, and he messed up completely. We have 2 in the magazine, and I think we are just fine. By the way, speaking about the magazine of this vehicle, I am not treating this tank as being magazine tank, as wrong as it sounds. I do not feel this tank as being autoloader. I am treating this vehicle as a typical shooter, you know? You can shoot once in a while. Ooh, okay. Once again, not a big surprise considering how many sniper schnitzels do they have in the back. You know, I cannot act surprised. Really? Someone hit me? Obviously they hit me. This is why I am not a big fan of playing in this position. They have a lot of snipers, and usually this is not a good ending for us. But nevertheless, we are going to get involved. So first things first, BDR is our #1 priority. I know BDR is not going to enjoy himself. At least we will make him suffer, or at least we will attempt to make him suffer. Meanwhile, Sue in the back. How dare you to hit me? Thanks, Dad. Thank you, Dad. You see, that's what I am talking about when I'm saying my dad is on the shift and my dad is working. That poor soul lost pretty much everything. He lost his dreams, he lost his hopes, and he lost literally everything in this game. Well, unlucky. Let's try to go for a snapshot. Hashtag never lucky. Probably he has 2 in the magazine at this point. He's trying to escape for his life. Obviously, I believe I do not need to say he is not going to do that successfully. He is dead. I'm going on the reload because those guys, they have extremely good DPM, and what you can hear is them shooting. So we are fine. Ooh. Aim, 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 aim. Bam. 1. Aim, 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 aim. Bam. 2. That we had a house in front of us. I did not react it fast enough. That's okay. Look at this, another great game. We have one blind shot, 2,500 like there is no tomorrow. A lot of people are focusing on the top tier of the Italian tank destroyers, and they are thinking they are broken. I don't think they are broken, fellas. I think the lower tiers are so much more powerful, and they are so much stronger because lower tier is lackluster penetration wise. You know, there is not that many people with a humongous amount of the penetration, and in the same time there is plenty of the new players. And what plenty of the new players will do, they cannot afford to shoot the gold ammunition, or they just do not know there is a big difference of you shooting gold and shooting standards. That's why I think tier 7 is awesome tank. I think it is absolutely amazing, and I am quite sad I dealt so well with a tier 7 and not so good with a tier 9 or with a tier 10 overall. Even though the playstyle is the same, the players are different in a way. So that's what I have for you today, fellas. If you haven't played with this tier 7, I would highly recommend to do so. Very beautiful performance, I would say. 2,900 damage, 4 kills, a bit of assisting damage. I think we did everything properly, and we are crafting credits as well. All in all, our performance and our session is 2,700 damage, 100 assisting damage. Beautiful performance, beautiful play, beautiful tank. If you haven't tested it out, I would highly recommend to do so. Now, speaking about the tank itself, obviously I'm playing with a top configuration, so just let you know. All in all, I am happy with this tank, and I would say the tank itself is behaving pretty well. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Tomorrow, you are going to see the tier 5 in action. Let's go.